In this video right here, I'm going to show you how to take your email template that you created, stick it inside of a workflow so you can automate it. And we're going to dive right in and get started. Now that we inside of our workflow area, we'll go to automations. We hit automations. We'll go to workflow. And as we go into workflow, we'll come over to our side over here where our workflow tabs are at. We'll hit create workflow. We got either recipes that we can choose from, or we can start from scratch. We'll start from scratch. Once you get inside your workflow, it'll look like this right here. You have your builder side, you have your settings, where you can have your setting area where you can do a re-entry, or you can turn it off where you only want them to come inside the workflow one time. If you got multiple opportunities, you can turn that on or off. It just depends. You have your time zones, where you maybe want to have a time zone set for this workflow. You can do it right here. You have your time window. You have your sender. If you want to have a isolated sender that you want to send right here, you can do it right here. You can do your phone number from here. And if you need to mark red, you can do it from here. Then at the top, you have your enrollment history. This is how you'll see who's all enrollment inside of the workflow, who's all enrolled. Then you have your execution log over here as well. You can see which execution is firing off, how the workflows are flowing. You can see it from here. And at the top where it says new workflow, this is the area where you can actually type at. So we can take this workflow and say new workflow help. New workflow help. We can say something like that. Then you go back over to your builder. Once you come over to your builder, you'll go to your triggers. It'll give you all different kind of triggers here. We're going to go all the way down to submit form. We'll say this form is here. So now we'll add a filter. With this filter, we'll say this is a form. And then we'll have it as what we had here, the marketing claim. So now our form is here. We'll add it from our funnel. Now that it's here, we have the option to either name this up here. We can name it this form. We might want to say name it in this form right here. We might want to name it help. So now it's here. Also, too, by the way, don't forget to save your trigger. And now it's here. Now your form is here. Next step, we want to come here to the plus down at the bottom. And now we want to add a tag here, because we want to add a tag. So we make sure that we tag it. So when we go through our files or looking for this workflow or who's coming in here, we'll know exactly its tag. So we're going to name this tag help. Then we add it as a new tag. It's here. I usually just tap the screen, hit save action, and now your tag is here. Also, if you need to go back in and change the name of it, you can come here. You might want to say and then there you go. Then the next step here, once you tag it, you want to put a internal notification here. So then you'll come down to this. Want to say email. As we come over to email, we'll say this is from. Then we can say this is from account. If we use an account, then we can say name. Then you can say from account. Then you can say email. Then now you got to say to user. We can do it to a assigned user, particular user, a custom email. let's do it to, let's do it to a particular user. So we'll come over here, but we don't have a user. So we can do a custom email. I'll let it go to me. Then we might want to say the email saying new leads. And then we'll come down here and say, then we grab email. And then we add phone number. And then we says, now we'll say something like that. And if we had to add any links in here, but this is just a notification to let the person on the other end, your team members, or you know that somebody just came into the pipeline, and it just makes you aware. So after we're done, we hit save and turn the notifications there. Now, next thing we'll do is we'll set them to a opportunity. Now you come over here and create an opportunity update. So what we'll do is come to the pipeline. We'll say this is the marketing pipeline. We'll set it up as an actual new lead that came in. We want to give this lead name. We want to do it by contact name. Then we want to go opportunity source. Let's say Facebook. Now that we say Facebook, we want to say lead value. Let's give it a 1 if they come in lead value. And the rest of these, we don't really need to add. Status, we're going to say status is still open. And like I said, we won't touch none of these down here. All right, so now that we have this, we'll hit save action. And now that our opportunity pipeline is set up here, now we got to do one more step. No, 2 more steps. We got 2 more steps. So now we're going to come over here and we want to actually create the actual email. So now that you have your email, you want to craft this email around something. But guess what? We don't have to do that. We created a template. So what we'll do is we'll build the first part of it by adding from name. So we'll say from. You can say account, name. Then we'll say from account, email. Now, once you come down here, we usually type in the subject line here, but we don't do that on this one. So now we'll go over the template, and then now we'll find what template we had. Let's say we had the thank you one. So now we'll place our thank you here. It's embedded. You see everything set up here. Everything looks good. You see where the thank you page is at. I mean, the subject line is at. Now you see where our template is at. It's telling us right here everything. So now we'll save it. And now it's here. Now, last but not least, what the thing we have to do now is we got to conduct the flow. So now we're going to put a wait period here. So you come down all the way to the purple area. And then now you see your wait. Click on your wait. You have an opportunity to make your wait go minutes, hours, or days. It just depends on all about what you like, your preference. So for this video right here, I'm going to have it actually do 5 minutes. Let's do 5 minutes. So it's on 5 minutes. And then we save action, and then we're done. And then if you want to add an email behind this, you can add another email. Or you can come over to the 3 dots. Then you have your actions over here as well. Hope you got a lot of value out of this video, and I'll see you at the next one.